Good, I hope. You're having a bit of trouble trying to sleep. Oh dear. It's awful when you can't get to sleep, I know. I've been there myself. And the more you try to get to sleep, the harder it is. Yes, I know. Oh dear. Well, you look great, I must say. I can't see any bags under your eyes or anything like that. But, yes, you do have my sympathy. There's nothing worse than not being able to sleep. Well, of course there is. Just a silly figure of speech. I stubbed my big toe. Oh, there's nothing worse. There's a hair in my food. Oh, there's nothing worse. Of course there is. Flushing the toilet while you're still sitting down and feeling it splash back. There you go. Anyway, have you ever gone to sleep in a forest? If you haven't, then you really should try it. You'll love it. And even if you usually have trouble trying to fall asleep, you'll have no trouble in the forest. The first time you try it, it's a very different, very powerful experience. Believe me, I was not prepared for it. I was expecting it to be a pleasant experience, but seriously, I was blown away the first time I slept in the forest. You feel really connected to nature. Well, you are connected to nature. You can't be closer to nature than by sleeping in a forest, can you? It's not possible. Such a powerful and beautiful feeling. After the first time I did it, couldn't wait to do it again. Done it loads of times since. I think it's fair to say I'm addicted to sleeping in the forest. I love it. The peace and tranquility. I've never experienced anything like it. And neither will you when you try it, I promise. The first time I slept in the forest, it was the best night's sleep I'd ever had. Really was. And waking up in the morning in the forest, it's a wonderful experience. So, are you still having problems trying to get to sleep? Still finding it difficult to unwind? Finding it difficult to relax? Okay then, I think you better come to the forest with me for the best night's sleep of your life. You want to try it? Sleeping in the forest. Good. Good answer. You'll not regret it, I promise. You're in. for the best night's sleep of your life, my friend. Now, I must tell you, you may find it a bit uncomfortable at first. You may not. I'm only saying it because I did at first. You see, I was used to sleeping in my comfortable bed, and the forest floor is quite uneven. I did look around for a perfectly flat bit, but couldn't find anywhere. Couldn't find a flat bit anywhere. So, yeah, I found it a bit uncomfortable at first, but I soon got used to it. The unevenness, it added to the natural feel. It's nature. Okay, you're in the forest, and it's alive with sounds, wonderful natural sounds. The leaves rustling high in the trees, animals and birds calling all around, and there's the sound of insects clicking and humming. Can be a bit overwhelming at first, but it doesn't take long to get used to it. And you've got used to it already, I see. That big smile on your face tells me you're enjoying the experience already. Oh, you have a lovely smile. I love seeing people smile anyway, and I smile all the time. But your smile, I love it. You could melt a glacier with that smile. They could have done with you on the Titanic. Yeah. So anyway, you can feel it already. The calmness, all the forest sounds, the leaves, the animals and birds, the insects, all the sounds merging together and making you feel so calm, so relaxed. And the light shining through the trees above, casting flickering shadows on the forest floor, the leafy ground. And as you lie there on the forest floor, you look up at the wonderful shapes of the branches in the tall trees that surround you. Have you ever felt so close to nature in all your life, exposed to the elements, with the sounds of the forest in your ears? Such an incredible feeling, a feeling you have never before experienced. And I can see that you're loving it. You feel vulnerable. Of course you do. That's only natural. Of course you feel vulnerable, exposed to the elements. But the feeling of being close to nature, so intense. It's making you think of life, living things, nature. You don't get this feeling in the towns and cities. Sleeping in the forest really is the best. So, here you are, cosy and snug in your sleeping bag, like a caterpillar in a cocoon or a chrysalis. I always get mixed up with those two. I think one's for a caterpillar and the other's for a moth. Can't remember which is which, but I'm sure they're both as snug and cosy as each other. You really are going to have the best night's sleep ever, and tomorrow you'll feel refreshed and you'll have a much greater appreciation for nature, for the natural world. It's a completely new way of life. Can you hear all the insects? All the tiny little insects going about their nightly tasks, and some of them are thinking, oh, what's this? What's this doing here? Where did this come from? This big giant moth or caterpillar in its cocoon or chrysalis. This wasn't here last night. But don't worry, they won't crawl over you. They're more scared of you than you are of them. Imagine being that small and seeing you lying there, a great big giant cocoon with bags under your eyes. You hear that? Listen. Isn't that just beautiful? Beautiful bird song. She's singing a song for you. Just for you. Welcoming you to the forest. And listen. You hear it. The gentle murmur of a stream. So soothing. Has there ever been a more relaxing and soothing sound than the gentle murmur of a stream in the forest? Nature can be so relaxing. And breathe in the damp smell of the earth. Oh, it's wonderful. Gorgeous. There are no horrible chemical smells in the forest. Gone are all the horrible industrious smells of the city. No vehicle exhaust, no musty decaying smells of stagnant water and rotting waste. None of that in the forest. No sewage, no chemicals, just fresh, clean forest air, the gorgeous aroma of damp earth. Beautiful. Damp earth and pine needles. Has there ever been a more pleasant combination of smells? Damp earth, pine needles and wild flowers. Oh, it's more like heaven than a forest. You don't ever want to go back to city life now, do you? Now that you've experienced the wonders of the natural world, and as the sun goes down and the light fades, the night air feels nice and cool on your skin. Feel the texture of the forest floor beneath you as you lie there looking up at the night sky, peeping through the gaps in the trees, through the twisting branches, and the stars are out and the moon is full, and the thin clouds roll by and partially hide the moon, and you feel so connected at one with nature, totally 100% disconnected from the distractions of modern life. If we could all live in the forest, we'd all be so much happier, at one with the forest animals and insects and birds. This is taking sleeping outdoors to another level. You've camped out before, but never in a deep, dark forest. And this is the deepest. And when the moon is fully hidden by the clouds, it's the darkest forest. And now the light has gone, and you're lying in darkness. You feel more attuned to the subtle movements and sounds. Everything is intensified. Every sound, every movement, every smell. And it's all so beautiful. Oh, to live forever in the forest. To spend every day and night of your life in the deep forest. No more nasty, polluted city life. Total solitude and tranquility, lulling you to sleep. The birds and insects singing a lullaby, singing you to sleep and dream on the forest floor, all snug and cozy in your sleeping bag. The leaves gently rustling above your head, and your eyes are getting heavier and heavier, your breaths deeper, deeper. Sleep. Sleep, my friend. Sleep and dream. And I'll see you in your dreams. And we'll speak again tomorrow. Good night, my friend. Pleasant dreams. Love you.